Hi everyone, Michelle here. Today I have a quick share. I made a mini album using the Heartfelt Creations Under the Sea collection. I got this paper from Country Craft Creations during one of their sales last year, one of their surprise box sales. And when I first got it, I looked at it and I thought, I'm never going to use this. I have no desire to use it. I absolutely hated it, to be honest. And this year I made a vow to only use what I had in my stash. And so here, this was still sitting in my stash. And I have finally made an album and I have come to absolutely love it. So let me show you what I have made. This album measures 8.5 by 8.5. The spine is 3.5 inches wide. On the front here, I used this beautiful paper from the collection here, and I cut this up, put some glossy accents on it, and it is popped up with some foam board underneath. I have a couple of wild orchid craft flowers, and then some flowers from the Michael Dollar bins, and then several little beads here that I've used. And sorry for the lighting down here. I craft in my basement, so and I want to make sure you guys can see those. I had these little floral things were left over from another floral project that I had done at some point in time. I just had little bits and pieces, and they actually worked out really cute and kind of look like coral on there. So I really loved how that turned out. And same with these little beads. Those were all left over from another floral project that I had done a while back. I had some beads that I used as rocks in here, and then several other little glass beads. Hopefully you guys can see those. My camera here looks really dark on the screen, so hopefully it's not that dark where you're seeing it at. I just have a ribbon closure here, and then on the side, I've used one of the Tim Holtz ornate plates. You can write a date in there if you'd like. And then I made this chunky charm using some of the wild orchid craft flowers, some beads. I had these little starfish beads. Not even sure where I got those, to be honest. I have a little seashell here. And then there's just a lot of glitter beads, and I thought there was a little clamshell right there. So that's what I have there, and I think that turned out absolutely beautiful. And then on the back, I just used the coral paper from the paper collection. So it's pretty simple and plain on the back. Turn this so you guys can see it. I'll go ahead and open this up. I left the front plain. Here I have a swing tab. This little fish swings down. I have a wild orchid craft flower here, some of the old floral things that I had here, and then a couple little like sand dollar type things here, and then a couple more of the, let's see if I can zoom this in so you guys can get a better look. There we go. That's a little bit better, huh? So I just flip this up in it here, and this flips up. This part flips down. And close that back up. And I try not to get that caught. And that goes back up like that. Each of them just has a plain photo mat on the inside here. And I use my Martha Stewart border punch to punch the edges there. There, we can see it a little bit better. I have horrible glare on my computer. So sorry. So, and those are all 7 3/4 by 7 3/4 mats. Over on this side, I just have a pocket. I've used some eyelash trim here, which is really hard for you guys to see. There we go. This is made from some ribbon that I had and a little flower with a rhinestone, and then just a photo mat, 6 by 6 photo mat here. On this side, I have a waterfall. Let's zoom back out. That's not quite the waterfall here, and I've alternated the purple and the blue. And then down here, you can stick a photo up underneath the octopus there, or jellyfish there. And then here I've just used some of that floral trim with one of the leaves and some of the eyelash trim there on the side. This photo here, or this page here, I just did a stamped image on the photo mat, and the photo mats I kind of left plain. It was getting kind of bulky, so whoever purchases this, I want them to be able to utilize it without too much bulk, since it's already got quite a bit with the flowers in it. So I have a wild overcraft flower and some beads here. I believe this one is a blue fern flower. I could be wrong, so sorry if I am, but I believe it's a blue fern. On this side, I have a swing tab from the fish here. This flips up, this flips down, and I've used the pink on the inside to coordinate with the fish there. You can put a photo here. Okay, little fishy. There we go. Brought him down just a little bit lower, but I didn't. On this side, just a basic pocket. Every other page is just a basic pocket. It was pretty simple, so you can put a photo there. This is There Is Only One Like You, and then blank photo on the back. And then here I just fussy cut from the collection and pasted that down, and then there's a little flower. I just had some odd and end flat flowers. Some are Prima, some are just Michael Dollar Store, and I just kind of layered them up. And then here I just have two plain, actually three plain photo mats. There's two of the purple 6x6 and then one of the blue, which is a 5x7. I have a stopper down there at the bottom, as you can see, with one of the cutouts from the collection. Here I've cut out one of the fish and one of the seahorses and just put them on. On the next page I have another pocket here, another 5x7 and a 6x6 photo mat. And on some of these I have sprayed a little bit of glitter, so it's really hard to see. It's like the Tattered Angels, and on the blue and on the purple is a Heidi Swap color shine. And then here I've put these starfish and a couple of little flowers and little rocks and beads. On this side I have a swing tab with a seashell. Open that up and you can put photos there. On the next page again, just another pocket with a photo mat laying on the back. And then here I have a magnetized horizontal waterfall. And again, I've alternated colors. And the purple that I used to make the pages out of, I think it's called Puppy Moon or Puppy Love or Puppy something, but it's got this beautiful glitter sheen to it that just kind of reminded me of fish fins or gills, so I just thought that was just absolutely gorgeous. So that was why I chose that purple. And it really went very well with the paper line as well. And then the last page here is another pocket page with just a 6x6 photo mat, some flowers with some beads, and then some of the eyelash trim and the little purple floral that kind of reminded me of coral. So there you have it, ladies and gents. That is my creation for the day. I hope you've enjoyed it and have a wonderful weekend.